Hello viewers! On today's news, New Zealand has called for the immediate release of pilot Philip Mertens, who was taken captive by fighters in Indonesia's troubled Papua province a year ago. Mertens, who was flying a single propeller plane for Indonesia's Susi Air, was snatched from his aircraft on February 7 last year by a group of fighters from the West Papua National Liberation Army, TPNPB, who said he would only be released if Papua was given its independence. The group, led by Regional Commander Elias Kagoya, later released images and video showing Mertens surrounded by rebels, some armed with guns, and others with bows and arrows, in remote forested areas. New Zealand Foreign Minister Winston Peters said the New Zealander had been providing vital air links and supplies to remote communities at the time he was kidnapped. "We strongly urge those holding Philip to release him immediately and without harm. His continued detention serves the interests of no one," Peters said in a statement to mark a year since the pilot was taken. The incident in the remote highlands region of Nduga, one of the most restive areas of the province, drew renewed attention to one of the world's least known and longest-running conflicts. Papua, whose people are ethnically Melanesian, occupies the western half of the island of New Guinea, just 100 kilometers (124 miles) north of Australia, and shares a land border with Papua New Guinea (PNG). A low-level battle for independence has been underway since Indonesia took control of the resource-rich former Dutch colony after a controversial referendum in 1969. Peters said New Zealand had been working with Indonesian authorities and others towards securing Philip's release. He and Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi discussed the pilot's case in a phone call on Wednesday. "Let me be absolutely clear," he said. "There can never be any justification for hostage taking." Peters' statement came after the TPNPB, the armed wing of the Free Papua Movement (OPM), said they had asked Kagoya to release Mertens, although they gave no time frame for when that might happen. "We plan to proceed with the release based on humanity," TPNPB spokesperson Sebi Sambam was quoted as saying by the Associated Press news agency. "We believe that most Australians and New Zealanders support Papua's independence," he added. "We don't want to be blamed by international community if the pilot dies while he is being held hostage by our fighters." Peters said Mertens had been able to contact some friends and family before Christmas and had assured them that he was well. New Zealand was exploring all avenues to bring the pilot home, he added. Indonesia deployed police and soldiers into the Highland district in an attempt to rescue Mertens shortly after he was taken captive. And there have been a number of clashes since. Outsiders, including foreign journalists, international organizations, and diplomats, require special permission from Jakarta to visit the region, which is the location of one of the world's largest gold and copper deposits. There has been a surge in violence in Papua since 2018, when rebels killed 24 Indonesian men who were building a new road to connect the coast with the highlands. United Nations human rights experts have expressed concern about the deteriorating situation. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel.